Happy Thursday. Oh, hi. Let's go demi half point and stretch and half point and stretch. Demi your heels and heels down. Triple and 2 and 3 and 4. Photograph forward. 6, 7 and 8. Roll through your feet one way. One grand plie. Up and over back and 2 and 3 and 4. Tendu flex point. Let's see if I can get all that stuff together. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Triple and 2 and 3 and 4 to the bar. 7 and 8. 1 roll through and 2 and 3 and 4 followed by a grand and 6 and 7 and 8. Away from the bar and 3 and 4. Tendu flex point to your first. Roll through in first. Feel your balance there. And that is all it is. And here we go. And relax when you're ready. All right. Is that sequence a little clearer there? Yeah, demi, heels, triple, forward, roll through, grand plie, back, tendu, flex point.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Left side, please. Follow your fingertips into the port de bras and 5. And 2. Roll through and 3. Quick, give yourself a roll through now. And grand plie 5. And 6. Up and over back. both of you. 5 and a 6, 7 and 8. Away from the boiler. And turn your flex point. Nice and long in your waist and your lower back. And relax when you are ready. All right. That was interesting. On and the 2 and the flex and the point and the heel and the flex and the point and the close. 1 and the heel and the flex and the point and the heel. 1 more flex, 1 more point close. 1 and the 2 and the flex and the point. Heel down your flex and the point and the close. Inside leg front, through your foot, outside leg side, through your foot. Tendre your heel, your flex, your point, your heel, your flex, your point. Close plie, did it to the side and to the front. Inside flex, outside side roll through in second, and we're there. Yeah, so it's tendre, heel down, flex, point. Same thing one more time. Heel down, flex, point. Close with demi-plie.
Okay.
Okay. And here we go. Your heel again. Your flex again. How little shifting can we do? Soft demi-plie. And on. That's it. Flex inside front, 1, 2 super long knees, 2, and super long arms as well. And that's better when it comes to shifting. Keep that. 6, 7. To the front quick. And using your second position. Feel your arms and legs pulling away from your center. All the way down to the floor. That's it. Here we go. To the other side. And you're not gonna be totally sick of this one. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 4 to the back and 3 and 4. 3 to the front. And one side, one more side, and here I'm getting totally confused. Back and 2 and the front and 2. Back and the side and the front. Let me do this one more time. 4 to the front and the 3 and the 4. Back and the 6 and the 7 and 8. It's 2 to the side, 2 inside front, 2 outside back. 1 front, 1 side, 1 back. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Just stay there, we'll cry a little bit before we go to the other side. So onesies, keep your port de bras the same. All the other ones just alternate according to what we're doing. That's it, Greg, right? Then you have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. To the back, remember? The last 2 are to the back before you have your onesies inside front, outside side, and inside back.
Okay.
Yes, Jane?
Twos start 2 to the side,
2 to the front, then 2 to the back.
up to
Correct?
the back.
Yes, now inside front, outside side, inside back. That is your onesie side, correct. And yes, you're switching the number of tendus when we go to the side. That is where the twosies start. Okay. Yes, are we good?
Well, just now the arms. So
Yes.
if it's here, 3,
Yeah, 2,
2,
2.
is
Keep it going to the front.
on dehors.
Yes, now on the down to the back.
front.
Yes, and then on the down to the back. And then keep them on the or for the onesies, just so it doesn't get too confusing. Front, inside front, outside side, inside back. Now reverse it. There we go. Okay. And sorry, that's not right. 7. 4 to the front. 1, 2. 2 to the side, 2 to the front, 2 to the back, 1 inside, 1 outside, 1 inside. Let's not forget this port de bras and the and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. Let's go to the other side. Jane, you seem to be on a 2 or 3 count delay. Just be aware of that.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm trying to look at you both evenly and it's not easy. Okay, and Your last set is inside, back, outside, side, inside, front, Gregg. Not back and front or whatever else you would. You did right there. Okay. One and the two and the three and the four. One and the two and the three and the four. One and the two and the three and the four and the five and the six and the seven and the eight. Once again, just to the front as we did yesterday. Front and the two and the three and the four. Back and the six and the seven and the eight. One and the two and the three and the four and the five and the six and the seven and the eight. Roll through in your fifth. So it's basically exactly the same pattern we just had, just a little bit faster. For your first set, keep your arms in second. For your second set, why don't we try these port de bras once again? Is that all making sense? Careful when you have twosies, you do not change your fifth and second position to the side. Okay, here we go, and a four, and three, and two, one. One more time, when you go to the other side, Gregg, when you take a port de bras, you always need to finish each port de bras in second position, regardless of its speed. If it gets stuck somewhere up there, you're basically getting, it's impossible to do from that point on. Is that making sense? So always finish in second, so you either can reverse it or go the same way. The onesies, each one should have a port de bras when you take your arms with them. Yes. Yes, Jane.
I just want to make sure I have the combination. So 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, then 1, 1, 1.
Yes, correct. And then repeat it one more time from the front, so it does not reverse. Correct.
I thought I left something out. Okay.
I'll keep an eagle eye on you this time. Okay. Here we go. Your arm this time, always go to second position. Now start anew. Open it to second. To second immediately. To second. To second. 3 times to second. To second. To second. And relax. It's a good thing we still have to reverse. Oh yeah, we should have rolled through in fifth. That is right. We totally forgot that. Okay. Here we go. Now here's a really important question. Are you moving your arms when you open your tendu, when you close your tendu, or when you do both?
Well, it's when you do both, isn't it?
Excepting for the onesies, only move your fingertips when you open your leg. So now we have to talk about our stations. Yeah, so when you have your foursies, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. With your threesies, 1, keep it where it is. 2, 3. Twosies, 1, 2, onesies, 1. That is the only one in the onesie where you move your arm, because you only have one count anyway for the entire vertebra. Try not to move your arms when you close your feet. Is that making sense? And generally speaking, arm changes always happen when you open your foot, never when you close it, unless it's specifically indicated. I said a coordination trick. This way you always have a half count to know exactly where you are and to be consistent in your vertebrae. Is that making sense? It looks like they keep moving because the combination rolls like that, but technically you're only moving it like a clock when you open your toes, not when you close it. Is that making sense, Greg?
Maybe.
Okay. That is one of the major coordination tricks. Let's do the reverse of this combination with our dégagés also, as we did yesterday. That it's the same thing, just starting to the back, this time with your right foot in back. First set without arms. You can already think about them. Second set, yes, with arms. Front, 1, 2, 1 back, 1 side, 1 front, right.
So are all 3 onesies because it's reversing on?
Yes, they're this one. That's right, correct. Greg, remember your last set is inside, back, outside, side, inside, front. Sometimes you like to go inside, back, outside, front, and that doesn't work any longer. Okay, here we go, destination 5, quick toes. Try to move your vertebrae when you take them, only when you open your toes, not when you close them. Here we go. That's it, right. But try to go to second Jane, not to arabesque. And real good. That was 1,000 times better. Here we go. To the other side, please. And make sure your knees are reacting to your toes, not the other way around. Try not to cheat. That either missing dégagé or missing arm. Okay. This is a really difficult combination, actually. This is the height of Vaganova-ism. Okay. Why not do the same one that we had yesterday, Craig? 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, coupe and 6 and the 7 and 8, cheval and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. It comes from the back, so you reverse your vertebra. Once again, only move your arm when you open your toes, not when you close them, so you get good timing in them. 8 and the 7 and 6 and the 5 and the 4 and the 3 and the 2 and the 1, passive flat. Close your fifth, reverse. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4 coupes, my bad, 2, 3, and 4 chevals, 2, 3, 4. It comes from the front, so you're on the vertebra. 4, 8 and the 7 and 6 and the 5 and the 4 and the 3 and the 2 and the 1, plié, passé. Relevé this time. Stay there, and that is it. 4 dégagés, 4 coupes, 4 chevals, 4 more dégagés to finish that phrase. Then 8 dégagés to first and the passé and flat. Always change fifth positions regardless of what you do. And here we go. 1, cheval, 2 and 3 and 4 and first. 8. Passé flat. That's fast. And just stay where you are. Careful how you let go. Transition through first to third. Good. And relax. Alright. Accents in, please, so it doesn't feel too rushed. Here we go in or down. And so only time for toes, no time for knees. Maintain the tension in your legs and your arms. That's it. Okay. Let's have circular port de bras. Remember your corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Rond de jambes 1. Only change your arm with each rond de jambe. As we already talked about now, tendus 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Let's have that one. Plié and coupé and plié and coupé and plié and coupé, passé. Rise and 2 and 3 and 4. 2 tendus. Let's go back and front today. So be quite careful. This is Alzheimer's prevention therapy. This port de bras starts there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Rond de jambes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Tendue 7 and 8, and you're ready for your stretch. It's circular port de bras, 8 rond de jambes. Plié 45 to coupé front, back, side, up to passé flat, rise. Tendue back and front today, not side to side like yesterday. Careful. Once again, focus on your fingertips moving in your port de bras and your rond de jambes when you take your next rond de jambe, rather than in between them. And here we go. Open your chest and 1 and wall and corner and wall and corner and wall and corner and wall. Careful, lower. You find your first, halfway to third, into your third, halfway to second, into your second. Demi-plié 45, to groupé. The same to your leg, the same to the side. Feel your passing on flat. There's quite a bit of time to feel your balance, at least 4 counts. Of course, you can make it 5 counts or 6 counts. Close your fifth and reverse. Cross your first one and wall and corner and wall and corner and wall and corner wall. Halfway to first, halfway to second. Feel the squareness quick practice. Is Jane back here?
I'm here, yes.
Okay, fantastic.
I'm right here.
1 and the 2 and the 3 and plie. I don't want you to miss a single thing of this one. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the plie, relevé and close. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the plie, fouilleté and close. Whoa. Side and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. Half turn. Tombe forward, step back, close, open, petit, battement and open. Back and the 2 and the 3 and the plie, relevé, arabesque. Front and the 2 and the 3 and the plie, fouilleté, en dedans, close 50. Side and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, half turn, en dedans. Tombe back, step forward, close, open, petit, battement, plie, close 50. Front, 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 relevé. Back, 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 fouilleté en dehors. Fouilleté en dehors quick today. Right, more neurological pathways. Side, 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 side. Half turn en dehors. Tombe forward. From there, step back. Close. Open, petit battement. Close. Just open it, that's right. Reverse. Back and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 plie relevé. Front and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 plie fouilleté en dedans. Close. Side and the 2, so that's the same leg. 3 and the 4, half turn en dedans, tombe backward, out of your coupé this time. Step back, close, fifth, open, petit battements. How about finishing with a plie relevé à la seconde as a balance? And that is it.
Alex, you said on the tombe, then step forward, close, or just tombe, close?
Tombe, step back and close, just so we stay in the same spot of the bar. Right, so we're not running out of room. Okay. And it's relatively quick, so this is a little alert. 1, 2, 3, 4, up and the close. Okay. Let's see how we manage. That's right. And remember, there is an à la seconde between your fouilletés, or in your fouilleté between directions. And remember, you want to let go of the bar with your allongé and your plié instead of trying to take the bar with you. Okay. Here we. Are you good, Craig?
The à la seconde goes en dehors the first time, right?
Yes, en dehors coupé, tombe out of it, step back and close before your petit battements. Right, so I really want you to push yourself forward or backward out of that little half turn. Okay, here we go. Let's strike the floor even at this speed and here we go. And go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and up and close. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 plié à la seconde to front. Good, side and 2 and 3 and 4 plié. Up and forward, step back and close. And petit battements and 1. Heel forward. Side. En dedans, tombe back. Step forward, now open. Petit battement, plié relevé à la seconde. Careful there. Feel both arms across your chest. That's it, and relax. Good, good. Yeah, let's not forget that tombe forward. I know it's mean and nasty and rotten of me, but it's good for you. Alright. Tombe out of your coupés. Pretty good job letting go of the bar early enough so you actually have a functional closing arm. Okay, here we go. Left side, please. And tombe forward, close. And Are you okay, Craig?
Yeah,
I guess we should have a little redemption set. Good balance there, Jane. Good. How about a little redemption set? Yeah, remember your thumb being forward out of your on-dehors turn and backward out of your on-the-down turn. So there are only very few counts for petit battement. And how about throwing a soutenu after your à la seconde balance right into the other side, unless there is a gigantic train wreck. Okay. Are we good?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Nice and small and economical. Only as much as you have to do, not as much as you can. And careful now. Forward and back. Relax. Let's not leave the gentleman in distress. Yeah, careful not to let it run away from you. Last half turn obviously is on the down quick, but I think you caught yourself there.
Okay.
Okay. And Jane, you get the golden star, at least half of one, and relax. And just for the filing cabinet, there was no tombe after your fouilleté. It just closed in fifth. After fouilleté, just close fifth to go immediately onto the side. Then you have a tombe out of your en dehors or en dedans half turn and coupé. So you try to squeeze even more into it than there was. But that is okay. We'll probably see this one again tomorrow. This is fun. Okay. Let's go today. Let's break down that fondu, and the two, and the stretch, and the coupé, and passé. Develop your front. Fondu super slow, so feel that double attitude before you stretch into your coupé. Now develop here, arabesque. One and the two, and the stretch, and the coupé. Develop here, à la seconde. Port de bras forward, and two up and over back, and four. Pas de bourrée, soutenu, other side. Plié, attitude, plié, stretch them both, and four is coupé, then 5, 6, 7, and 8, ditto back, and the side, inside, forward, tombe, up and over back with a straight knee, pas de bourrée and soutenu. That's all it needs to be. Plié, coupe, yes, Jane.
It's just a slow fondu. There's not an extra something in attitude, is there?
No, there's not. So your plié, coupé, then just open attitude still in plié, then stretch both knees. And 3, bring it in and coupé, into coupé and 4. Then into passé and develop to fifth. So you have to sit in plié for 2 counts. Well, I shouldn't call it sit. You're in plié for 2 counts.
Front, back side.
Front, back side, then inside, port de bras forward with plié. Tendez, up and over back, pas de bourrée and soutenu. Yep. Okay. And stretch in both. Coupe, passing, développé. Use both legs and both arms. Same thing to the back. 1. Keep the plie alive in your standing leg. No stretch in both. Into your coupe back. Into your passing. Repeat it. Heel pressing forward. Right into your coupe and passing. Close fifth back. Inside front plie portable. Right through your tourniquet. Super long legs up and over back. Quick tiny pas de bourrée and soutenue to the other side. Don't forget to breathe. And 2. And 3. Coupe and 4. Passé and 5. And feel your attitude in transit. Okay. Shall we have that compliment again? Front and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 from your back to the front. Back and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 from your front to the back. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 from back to front. Cloche front and the back and the front and the back. Stretch on 5. Close 6. Soutenue 7. Be done on 8. 3 gambotements to the front. Back foot goes first. So it's basically functioning like a soutenue. And it closes in front. Inside back 2 and the 3 and the 4. Front foot goes next for your on-the-long turn that closes fifth. Back. Side and the 2, 3 and the 4. There are only 3 of them. Quick. Remember. Back foot goes again for a full turn. 2 plie, close in front. Cloches front and the back and the front and the back. Stretch on 5. Close 6. Soutenue 7. Be ready on 8. So there are always 3 gambotements per set. Just in case you're tempted to do 4 on the side. Back foot goes. On the or single turn. Close fifth front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your right foot should be in the back. If you do only 3 gambotements. And if you're on the...
Oh, so it changes. I thought it didn't change.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Because it's only 3 of them. All right. Here we go. And... back foot goes. Nice job they're doing full turns rather than half turns, Jane, the second time around. But that is okay. It's a free country. Yes, you did. You didn't even notice, huh? It's okay, better than the other alternative. Let's have a nice stretch before we come to the center. Okay, I see an elbow of Jane, so I assume I can
I
go on
moved
this
my
one.
computer, I'm
All
sorry.
right. Front and the two and the three from back to front and the back and the two and the three from front to back. An écarté and two and the three back to the front. Plié back to the front. Close. And we are ready for the other side. So this is our grand battement pattern, just slightly different. Front and the two and plié coupé on the back to front. Back and the two and the three, front to back, as we just did. Side and the two and the three, back to front, full turn. Plié either 3/4 or 1 3/4 to go forward. That's it. Chassé forward. So it's basically our combat-mount combination in the center. Forward and then one more back to front, the other way to get to the other corner and change side. Either as a 3/4 or 1 3/4 to go forward. Are we good to give this a mark?
Okay.
How's Jane doing?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. So a whole bunch of little spot changes there. Okay. And here we go. Oh, sorry, Jane. I did not mean to. Here we go. Easy and quick and one. Nice quick spot to go to the other side. One that should have been on the wrong end. Now on the back foot goes forward and close and forward. And I'll let you suffer. Switch and on the down front foot. Écarté. Single turn, back foot goes. Chassé forward. 3/4 or 1 3/4. We'll count this as our dress rehearsal. What do you say? I think that was the same problem with our each tendu changes quick. So your single turn comes from 5th position back out of your écarté. And then the next one goes to the other side. Is that making sense?
I got turned around.
Yeah, Jane, after your tendu's back, the other foot picks up to come front to back. It's your front foot that picks up.
I did not do that.
No, you did not. There, front foot picks up. No, you're going the wrong way. That's an en dehors. En dedans means, yes.
Okay.
So this is an en dehors, right? Now you're going back. Now your front foot picks, no, go the other way. You have to go the other way and go en dedans. Yes, and close behind. That's it. Now you can go écarté front because we are switching legs. That's right. Now a single turn closes 5th front, goes forward, and now another single turn. Now that gets you to the other side. So Craig, your last écarté closes fifth back.
Okay.
Then on the or single, so you stay where you are. And chassé forward out of it. Right. Now the other foot goes and you change corner with that. That is what gets you to the other side. Correct. Is that making sense? And then you should finish up on the correct side.
Okay.
That was, I think, again, the wrong foot, Jane. In case of doubt, yes, front foot, and you're turning toward the other shoulder. So it goes right, left the entire time. Is that making sense? It never goes toward the same shoulder twice.
From the back here.
Yes, then you're picking up your front foot and you're going toward your, yep,
Same.
correct. Yes, and close fifth back. That is correct. So it's always the turn that you don't want to do that comes next.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. It's purposely unorganic. Okay, here we go. Let's have that one more time. What do you say? And. Single turn, chassé forward, up, chassé forward, tendre back, close, there we go, and up, and two, the other foot picks up and one, the other foot picks up, yep, the same foot picks up, back and close. At least the logistics were better this time around. Okay. This is pretty much what we did yesterday, Craig. And the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the releve through and the 6 and the 7 and the 8 releve 2 tombe back, step forward, développé 5, 6, 7 and 8 plie and attitude stretch and releve tombe close fifth soutenu, a big fat aggressive chassé forward. So you're not running out of room. Plié, attitude en dehors, tendre back. Demi-plié, attitude en dedans, demi-plié, pas de bruit, soutenu. You are on the other side. Coupé, plié, attitude front, stretch. Releve from there through 6, 7, and 8. Releve 2, tombe 3, step forward 4, développé 6, 7, 8. Coupé, attitude, stretch, releve, tombe, close fifth, soutenu. Strong chassé forward to make up for that tombe upstage. Plié fourth, straight back knee, attitude en dehors, tendre back. Plié front, attitude en dedans, plié, pas de bruit, and soutenu. Are we good to mark this?
Yeah.
Okay, Jane seems.
Jane looks frozen.
Yes, somewhat. It seems to be cold in Wichita today.
Yeah. There.
There you are. Okay, fantastic. Here we go. Let's give this a mark. Oh, yeah, now you're unfrozen and frozen a little bit again. It probably will solve itself. Okay. Okay. I'll be back. Yes. Let's give it a mark. So don't get started too slow. questions, comments, complaints, or concerns? Yes, Jane, everything good?
The chasse, is it right to this or it's step back?
You have chassé forward, heel down, straight back knee for your attitude en dehors. From there, however, attitude en dehors first. Attitude
Okay.
en dehors first into tendre back. Now, en dedans prep. That's right. En dedans attitude, plié, pas de bourré, and soutenu. That's right. I'll be good to give this a go.
Okay.
All right. Remember, it's about fingertips and toes, not about knees and elbows. And head up, stretch, releve through, rise, tombe, yes, developing, theft, coupe, attitude, releve, tombe, soutenu, forward, strong forward, plie up, and forward. And relax for a second, Greg, so we don't leave the lady in distress. Jane, both arms up for both attitude turns.
But doesn't it change sides?
The combination, yes, but just with a soutenu after your last attitude.
Oh, okay. I thought, what
Yes.
did I leave out?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay.
yes, yeah. You didn't miss much. There was a soutenu to go to the other side. Careful not to push yourself too hard around for that en dehors attitude, Craig. Yeah, from that straight back knee, all you really need to do is flick your toes, close the other arm, you're done. And a nice easy spot. Right. And you don't even need that little cheaty plie in your back leg. You don't need it. All you have to do is, yep, feel that? Anything you take more than that, it's going to be too much and really difficult to control. So less is more in that case. Here's an interesting one. Your releve to the front, Fayi goes through first position. Heel down to lift your leg to the back. Is that making sense from your releve front?
Yeah.
So it doesn't want to be clunk and through. Feel your first. Now both heels go down together. Now you can continue with the other leg to arabesque. So be aware of that. Okay. Are we good for the other side? Jane, super careful with your arms. Feel your fingertips in place as you open your legs. Remember, we rarely change our port de bras when we close our legs. We only change our arms when we open them, like our tendus on the bar. Okay, here we go. Stay there. Releve through your first to arabesque. Rise, 2. Tombe, step back. Developing, 6. And third and 1. And 2. Feel your écarté. Keep it. Nice, Jane. That's right. And pas de bruit. And soutenu, technically speaking, Jane. There we go. Right. Pretty nice attitude turns there, Craig. Yeah, if you just trust it and just do very, very little. But I think that is probably the hardest thing to accomplish. Trust.
That's true.
Trust in oneself and technique and stuff. Okay. We had a fun pirouette combination yesterday, I think. I think. I'm not sure if you concur. Okay. And it was balancé forward and back. Piqué attitude. Once again, less is more. Temps lié back. Temps lié forward. Plié pirouette on the oar. 2/4, remember, right? So your back foot can step forward one. So it starts with the other foot. So your first pirouette happens on the right. Piqué. Do not anticipate your temps lié. Feel your piqué first. Once you get to your corner, now you can go where you go. So after your piqué, yes, start pulling yourself back, but not any further ahead of time. Temps lié pirouette on the oar. The same thing one more time. Back foot step through. Balancé. Piqué forward to go back. Temps lié forward. Plié pirouette on the oar. Attitude. Back. Plié en dedans. Close. Soutenu. So we are recycling that on the oar turn from the adagio one more time. Really feel the strong difference in your piqués between that en dedans heel forward business and in your attitude on the oar, your attitude knee turning your body around instead. Two entirely different dynamics or mechanics. Are we good to give this a mark?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are starting stepping onto our left foot first for our balances. Close fifth front and then soutenu in the same direction of the turn, Jane. Okay. Some people move mountains, some people move floors. What can I say? Okay, here we go. And remember, each turn is guided by a nice quick spot. Okay, and up forward. Yeah, Jane, each piqué starts in effacé and turns to croisé to turn the back. Yeah, let's remember piqué all releves mean you have to push down into the floor rather than just popping your heel. That goes for pirouettes and that goes for piqués as well. Yeah, very important. Are we good to do the other side?
Yeah.
And try not to get stuck in your preparations. Yeah, that one split second of worrying about your turn will be counterproductive. Okay, here we go. And Jane, especially on a faster floor, really feel grounded when you're in releve. Yeah, push into the floor with your toes. Okay, here we go. Attitude this time. 2 arms up would be better. Now pirouette on the dome. And relax. Alright. It should have been a pirouette on the dome, but at least you were consistent. Not attitude on the dome in the end.
That's what I did yesterday.
Exactly. Somehow you're on extremely the same page. You're taking everything over. Yeah, just a little wrinkle there to make things not too predictable. What can I say? Slightly different from yesterday. First and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, just 2 changements to échappé, coupé pirouette tablier back, forward, just for Jane's redemption set, on the down in coupé close 5th, then just take it from your 5th for the second side, 4 in first and 3 and 4, changement, échappé, go, tablier, change, on the down, 5th. First and 2 and 3 and 4, 2 changements échappé 4th already go, so you have enough time to give me that on the down close 5th. 1 in the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5th and the 5th and the 4th, go. Tablier back, plié 4th, on the down close 5th, finish. Are we good to give this a mark?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. 4. Prepare, on the down, heel forward, close, 1. Okay, here we are. And push the floor away, toes, 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 toes. Jane, don't get stuck in that coupé back down. Yeah, bring it forward for your on the down turn. From the back to the front, right? Are you okay, Craig?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
Just uncoordinated.
Oh, well, the story of my life. That looked almost like something. Okay.
I just gotta get the knee to go.
Yep. It's literally, the mother-in-law driver or interferer all the time. As long as your standing leg does not wait for that side knee to go, you will have troubles with under or pirouettes. So it's literally holding, holding back in that standing leg. Don't let the thing go first. Yep, and it also basically means internally you actually have to slow the process down to allow one leg to catch up to the other, rather than both going at the same time, because they really don't do that. Is that making
Right.
sense? Let's see if you can do this very short sequence just 4 times. Open and the beat and the beat, glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée, échappée, and the beat and the close and glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée, just twice, and the beat, beat and close, so that basically becomes the royal. Glissade, assemblée, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Did you do your Energizer Bunny exercises, Jane? I can tell your toes are already a little
Yes, I'm
more
sure.
responsive. Yes, good. All right. Are we good to give this a mark?
Yeah.
Okay. Just one second. All right. And here we go. And once again, 2. And relax for a second. All right, all right. How much more can we cross our legs in these beats? That's the real question. Ideally, the shape is the letter X, not the letter I. Right, right, that is the idea. So the closing basically just has to be a lot faster, yeah? So from your second position, from here, you literally need to do that instead of that. Is that making sense, the difference? So really feel this. Right, which means both legs need to just be super quick, crossing as far as they possibly can. Instead of bouncing off each other in a first, you basically want to aim for an overcross fifth. I think that is the difference. Yeah? And then careful, the other leg needs to initiate your glissade, Jane, just pushing into the floor. Yeah, it's always that other one. It's a good thing we only have 2 of them. Are we good to try this one more time? Careful when you're landing, do delay your heel a slight bit so your toes get a good impetus as soon as your heel hits the floor, like our reverse roll throughs. So it's almost like you almost want to think like you're landing on half point, even so you're not. but it's a delay in your heel that will help your toes to get the initiative from the floor again, or the impetus. Okay. Here we go, especially for these beats. That is where you need it the most. And better. Yep. That's it. Good. And one more set, Jane. That was a lot better. Yeah, the more we get that inward motion, the easier the outward motion happens. You don't even have to worry about that second beat. However, I feel like today we are at 185 internal temperature, so that makes us very, very chewy. At least that makes us safe from cannibals. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will be seeing you tomorrow. And before I leave, question: could we possibly start earlier on Saturday?
Yeah. What time?
10, 11, 12. Is that doable?
Sure.
So Jane, for you that would mean noon.
Yes.
Fantastic. All right. I will be seeing you tomorrow at our regular time, obviously. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.